Hello subscribers. Today I'll be doing large Bohemian Knotless Braids. Now, not only is this young lady one of my clients or my braid models, she's also family. From the moment I met her, I just fell in love with her. And I told her mom, yeah, she's a very sweet girl, she's very kind, she's fun to be around, fun to talk to, all of the above. She's just so sweet. My son is so crazy about her. Okay, so here her hair is blowed out for her products. I did blow her hair out for her. She did dye her own hair, and she didn't like how it came out because she was going for all blind. It didn't come out exactly how she wanted it to come out, but it's always next time, right? Okay, so here I'm sectioning out the back of her hair from ear to ear. And the type of braiding gel that I use is knee conditioning braiding gel. Y'all, I have to tell you, thus far, the best braiding gel I've used. It doesn't leave any white residue. It molds the hair down just right. So here I'm going to section the hair off into 3 pieces. And once I braid down 2 or 3 times, I'm going to start feeding the hair in to create the braid. Now, a lot of people ask questions like, how do you know when to stop feeding in the hair? The easiest way to put it is whatever size braid you're going with, then that's where you stop feeding in the hair. Like, say for instance, I'm doing large, so I want to get them big enough to where it looks like a nice size braid to me. So like I said, you feed them into, once you get the feel of it with your hand, and while you looking at it, you just be like, okay, well, that's enough pieces, I don't need to add anymore. And you make sure you get it to the length that you want it to be. Like with her, she wanted butt length, so I needed to make sure that it was to the butt. Also, as you can see here, I am tucking her hair. I haven't mastered that part quite yet, but I am still working on it to get it, because I think it's best to tuck the hair. The braid seems to last a little bit longer when the hair is tucked away. Even if you're braiding someone that has black hair and you're using black hair, I just suggest that you still tuck the hair away. You know, it gives it a more neat, and like I said, they last a little bit longer when you tuck the hair away. So I'm going to start adding in my curly pieces. And the type of braiding hair that I used today was the free tress braiding hair, color 613, and Milk Way human bulk, color 613 as well. And there's my son in the background going, walk my friends out. I mean, everybody that comes, he's just like, hey, you're gonna play with me. You're here for me. And everybody loves him. He's super friendly. So here I already added 1 piece in, and I think for each braid I added a total of 2 pieces. And once I got around the front, I added 3 pieces of the curly hair to give it a more fuller look. Now, what I do recommend with this curly hair is that, of course, after 2 to 3 days, you're gonna have to do some maintenance to it. And the more curly pieces you add, the more maintenance you'll have to do to them. So I just let her know to get you some mousse and kind of put it in your hand and maybe finger them one at a time to try to bounce those curls back in place if it's been entangled by then. But you will have to do maintenance to this hair. So I highly recommend that you get human hair for this hairstyle. Yes, it is a little bit pricey, but hey, I just recommend using human hair for the Bohemian style. So I'm just gonna be quiet for a while and kind of let you guys continue watching the video. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys, I did use silver hair clips to pin the curls out the way. Some people use a hair comb and that's perfectly fine too, but I use hair clips to kind of pin the curls out the way because they can get caught up in the braids. So that's another good thing to do too. Make sure you have some hair clips or a hair comb to kind of hook the curl in so it won't be in your way as you're braiding. Guys, please excuse the floor. My son literally brings toys out of his room every single day. I also want to share something with you guys. When I was 14 years old, I learned how to braid hair by watching my sister. And ever since then, it's been my passion. I've been loving it ever since. I used to braid hair just about every day or every other day after school. People would call and ask, "Hey Felicia, can you braid my hair?" Yeah, sure, why not? So I love braiding hair. It's my passion. Ever since I picked it up from my sister, I just been braiding hair. Okay, so we have made it to the front on the, what I would say, left side. And of course, I think she was falling asleep on me at this point. I kind of knew she was dozing off because she had stopped messing with her phone. She had stopped talking, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, she fell asleep on me. Head was nodding quite some times there. Once again, when I got to the front, I started adding 3 curly pieces to give it a more fuller look. And she also wanted a good bit of curly pieces as well. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I'm just taking some mousse, as I said, put it upon my hand and just passing it on the curly pieces at a time. I dipped her regular braiding hair off camera already. And I'm just cutting off all of the excess hair, blow drying it. And yeah, this is the finished look. And guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And stay tuned for more. Goodbye.